You think you're getting stronger because you keep showing up, because you grind, because you do the right thing. But you're not getting stronger. You're getting trained. Trained to be predictable. Trained to be safe, and trained to be convenient for everyone except yourself. Look at your life for a second. At work, you give an idea in a meeting. Your boss ignores it. 10 minutes later, someone else repeats almost the same thing, and suddenly everyone nods. People look at him, not you. You feel the sting, but you swallow it. You tell yourself, at least the idea got used. You go back to your desk as if nothing had happened. In your relationships, someone cancels on you again. They send a small message with some weak excuse, and you reply, "No problem, I understand." You pretend it's fine, even though you rearranged your whole day for them. You wait for them to value you, but they don't. Why would they? You already showed them that your time is cheap. With friends or family, people treat your time like an endless resource. They call you when they're bored. They vent for an hour. They ask for favors. They pile their problems on you. And you keep saying yes, because saying no feels wrong, feels harsh, feels not nice. You were never taught that your time is a weapon. You were taught it's a donation. You think this is kindness. You think this is loyalty. But if you're honest, most days it feels more like being used. You weren't raised to be powerful. You were raised to be useful. Your parents, your teachers, your culture, they told you to be cooperative, polite, obedient, a good boy. They said to you that if you are good, people will see it. They will appreciate you. They will reward you. But look around. Is that what's happening? Or are you watching weaker, louder, more ruthless people move past you, while you stand there with your good intentions and your bitten tongue? 500 years ago, Niccolo Machiavelli looked at this same weakness in men. He watched how rulers, soldiers, and advisors played each other. He saw how the loyal, honest, soft man kept getting crushed, ignored, and betrayed. And he wrote exactly how power really works, not how it should work. How does it work? Machiavelli didn't care about your feelings. He cared about results. He understood something you are only starting to feel. The world does not reward goodness. It rewards effectiveness. It rewards those who understand fear, respect, and perception. It rewards the strategist, not the servant. This video is about that shift. You're going to learn 10 dark Machiavellian lessons that will increase your power fast. Lessons that change how you speak, how you move, how you respond. Lessons that pull you from prey into a strategist. They are not about being evil. They are about seeing the board clearly after a lifetime of being blindfolded. Here's the filter. Most people will not finish this video. They'll feel uncomfortable, attacked, and exposed. They will click away and return to pleasant thoughts and a low-power lifestyle. If you stay until the end, it means you're different. It means you want to see how power actually works, even if it hurts your ego. So do something simple right now. Put your phone face down for a moment and just listen. Let this hit your identity. Let it cut through the lies you were raised on. If this hit you, write, "I am the strategist," once in the comments, just to mark the day your mindset changed. Now let's break down the truths you were never taught. First, understand this. Power moves faster for the man who controls his reactions, not his environment. You keep trying to control everything outside of you. You chase people, you chase validation, you chase attention. You get anxious when someone doesn't reply, when plans change, when you are omitted. Every small external change shakes you. This makes it easy to move, easy to read, easy to play. Machiavelli watched princes who panicked when the crowd turned, when rumors spread, when allies hesitated. Those princes fell. The ones who survived were not the most moral. They were the most stable under pressure. They didn't react. They calculated. They understood a simple truth. If people can control your emotions, they control your choices. In your life, this shows up when someone pushes your buttons just to see how you respond. A coworker makes a small joke about you in front of others. You either laugh too hard to prove you're not offended, or you get visibly irritated. Both reactions send a message. You can move me. In dating, someone pulls away, and you instantly double text, over-explaining yourself, trying to fix what you didn't break. Again, the message is clear. You can shake me. The Machiavellian move is different. You slow down. You give no instant reaction. When someone does something that would typically trigger you, you pause. You say less, not more. You buy time. I'll think about it. Noted. Silence. Your calm becomes a wall they can't read, and what people cannot read, they cannot easily control. The psychology here is simple. Most people are used to instant emotional feedback. They poke, you react. It's a loop. When you cut the loop, they feel something they are not used to: uncertainty. Uncertainty creates respect in the minds of some, and fear in the minds of others. Both increase your power. So the first lesson for rapid power growth is this: train yourself to delay your reaction by even 10 seconds. Take a breath. Answer slower. Let your silence work for you. You are no longer the man who jumps every time someone pulls a string. Second, you must accept that an image is a weapon, not an accessory. You were told, just be yourself, as if a raw, unshaped self is enough. It's not. People do not see your soul. They see your behavior. They see your body language. They see your track record. They see the frame you project. Machiavelli wrote that it is more important to seem virtuous than to be righteous. In simple words, perception beats intention. This is not about faking everything. It's about understanding that other people live inside their own heads, not yours. They only know you through what you show and what you tolerate. Look at your image right now. Not your clothes, not your haircut, your pattern. You accept disrespect and then later complain. You act available at all times and then get angry when people don't respect your time. You say, I don't like drama, but you involve yourself in every small argument to prove points nobody remembers. Your image isn't powerful. It's noisy. That makes you easy to ignore. A Machiavellian man sharpens his image. He chooses what he is known for. Maybe you are not the loudest, but you are the most reliable in a specific skill. Perhaps you are not in every conversation, but when you do speak, you speak with weight. You show that your time and attention cost something. Practically, this means cutting out weak behaviors that poison your image. Stop oversharing your plans. Stop explaining yourself to people who have already shown you they don't care. When someone asks something personal you don't want to share, you say, I'll keep that to myself. When someone tries to drag you into gossip, you give a neutral answer and move on. Over time, this creates a clear picture. You are not a man who can be pulled into every little thing. You are selective. You are focused. People will start adjusting around you because image always shapes behavior. The man who looks like he can walk away at any moment is treated differently from the man who looks grateful to be included. Third, learn the cold power of selective kindness. You think being kind all the time makes you a good person, but in power dynamics, constant kindness reads as weakness, as hunger for approval, as fear of conflict. Manipulators love endlessly kind people. They know you'll forgive, you'll understand, you'll keep giving second chances. Machiavelli said, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." In modern language, it is safer to be respected than liked. But respect does not mean you scream or bully. Respect comes when people know your kindness has limits, when they know there is a line, and crossing it has consequences. In your life, this means you do not give the same energy to everyone. You stop giving unlimited access to people who give you the bare minimum. The friend who only calls when they need something? You respond more slowly. You stop dropping everything for them. The person who cancels on you at the last minute? You stop rearranging your schedule to fit theirs. You don't make a big scene. You simply stop rewarding their behavior. Selective kindness means you are warm with those who are loyal, respectful, and consistent. You give your time and your help to people who have shown they value it. With everyone else, you stay neutral, polite, and distant. This feels harsh at first, especially if you were raised to be everyone's emotional support animal. But once you do it, you'll feel something new: relief, control, space. Psychologically, this creates contrast. When your kindness is not automatic, people feel it more when they receive it. Your yes means something because your no exists. You go from background character to someone they have to take seriously. Fourth, you must understand the Machiavellian law of information. Information is power, and you are leaking it everywhere. You tell people your plans, your fears, your weaknesses, your grudges. You vent in group chats. You over-explain in arguments. You tell people exactly what hurts you. You think sharing makes people closer. Often, it just gives them a map to control you. Look at how this works. You tell someone you hate being ignored. Now, when they want to punish you, all they have to do is delay their reply. You say to a coworker, "You're anxious about your position in the company." Now they can joke about layoffs and promotions around you and watch you twist. You tell a romantic interest you're afraid of losing them. Now they know they can threaten distance, and you will chase. Machiavelli advised rulers to be careful about what they reveal, keeping their true intentions hidden until it is time to act. You need to apply this in a smaller, everyday way. Your life does not need to be a public document. Your weaknesses are not free content. The power shift is simple. Speak less about your inner world. When you are angry, you don't need to react with a long speech. When you feel insecure, you don't need to confess it to everyone. When you're planning a big move, don't announce it. Build in silence. Let people see the result, not the construction. Practical move. When someone asks a probing question you don't feel comfortable with, answer in a vague but calm way. "I'm working on a few things. I'm still thinking about it. I'll see." This is not lying. This is protecting your strategic depth. People can't attack you with weapons you never handed them. Fifth, you need to master absence as a tool. You think being present all the time is loyalty. You always reply fast. You always show up. You are always available. It feels like strength, but it reads as dependence. It tells people you have nothing else going on, no higher priority, no mission bigger than them. There is a hard truth. People value what they can lose. Suppose they feel like you'll always be there, no matter how they treat you. Their respect drops. Machiavelli understood that a ruler sometimes had to let his subjects feel the risk of losing his favor. Your version of that is much simpler. You remove your presence from places where you are not valued. This does not mean childish silent treatment. It means you quietly stop chasing. You slow your replies when someone treats you like an option. You stop initiating plans with people who continually flake. You leave group dynamics where you are always the one giving energy and getting nothing back. Not with anger, just with distance. Psychologically, absence creates space for people to feel your value. They notice the silence where your support used to be. They feel the weight of planning without you. Some will not care, and that's good information. Others will suddenly show more effort, more respect, because there is now a contrast. Your presence versus your absence. A simple test. Pick one area where you feel taken for granted. For 1 week, cut your effort in half. No announcement, no big speech, just less energy given. Watch who notices, who steps up, who doesn't. That observation alone will show you where to invest your presence. Sixth, learn to separate your private morals from public tactics. You were taught that being good means being transparent, predictable, and soft. That is suicide in power games. Machiavelli saw that a leader could be personally moral, loving his family, helping his close people, while still using cold tactics in politics and war. He called this learning how not to be good when the situation demands it. In your life, this means you don't walk into every situation like a saint with your hands open. You read the room. You understand that some contexts are cooperative, some are competitive. At work, promotions are not given to the nicest worker. They're given to the one who is seen as most valuable, most strategic, most difficult to replace. In dating, relationships are not given to the most emotionally available person. They are given to the one who creates attraction, mystery, stability, not the one who overshares every wound. You keep your morals where they belong, in how you treat people you choose to care for, in what you do when no one is watching. But in public games, you use tactics. You use timing, framing, silence, and positioning. You don't reveal every feeling. You don't trust every smile. You help those who deserve it, not everyone who asks. This shift frees you from the guilt that keeps you weak. You stop thinking, if I set a boundary, I'm a bad person. No, you are a bad strategist if you never set one. Seventh, you must see loyalty as a contract, not a religion. You were taught to be loyal to friends, family, companies, and partners, no matter what. That sounds noble, but many people use that against you. They expect you to be loyal to them, while they stay loyal only to their own interests. Machiavelli wrote that men are ungrateful, fickle, and selfish when it suits them. He didn't say that to depress you. He said it so you wouldn't be surprised, so you would stop giving permanent loyalty to temporary people. In your life, loyalty should be based on exchange, respect, support, shared risk, shared growth. If a friend is there for you, stands up for you, keeps your name clean when you are not in the room, that's loyalty. They deserve yours. But if a friend laughs when others insult you, disappears when you need help, forgets you exist unless they want something, that is not loyalty. That is usage. The power move is to watch patterns, not words. People will tell you how loyal they are. Ignore that. Look at what they do when things get uncomfortable, when you say no, when you're not helpful in the moment. That's their real loyalty level. Once you see it, adjust. You don't need to cut everyone off dramatically. You simply stop giving more than they have earned. You stop expecting from people who have proven they won't show up. This protects your energy and removes a huge weakness: unquestioning loyalty. Eighth, understand that attention is the new battlefield, and you are bleeding out on it. Every app, every platform, every notification is trained to pull you out of your own life and into someone else's. You scroll, you watch, you consume. You study other men's moves, other men's success, other men's women. And while you watch, your own power stands still. Machiavelli studied princes. Today, princes are replaced by influencers, CEOs, politicians, and content creators. They are masters of attention. They know that if they can keep your eyes, they can shape your beliefs, your desires, your spending, your votes. The more you give your attention away, without intention, the less power you have left to build your own position. You need a Machiavellian approach to attention. Treat it like territory: limited, valuable, worth defending. Most men let anyone occupy their mental space. You can't. You decide what enters. You decide what stays. Practically, this means setting hard lines. No endless scrolling in the morning. No checking your phone every time you feel a slight discomfort. When you sit down to work on something important, your phone is not in your hand. It's away from you. When you are with someone you respect, your focus is on them, not your screen. This sounds small, but it rewires your brain from scattered prey to focused hunter. Ninth, use conflict as a clarifier, not something to fear. You avoid conflict because you're afraid people will leave, judge you, and talk about you. So, you bite your tongue. You accept disrespect. You let people step over your line, again and again. The result? They never see your line at all. Machiavelli understood that sometimes a ruler had to confront, to punish, to make an example, not out of rage, but out of strategy. In your life, you don't need to go to war, but you do need to stop treating every disagreement as a disaster. Some conflicts are necessary. They reveal who respects you and who only benefits from you. Next time someone crosses a boundary, you don't smile it off. You state calmly, "Don't do that again." If they keep doing it, you reduce access. In work, if someone keeps dumping tasks on you, you say, "I'm at capacity with my current responsibilities. I can't take that on." You don't need to scream. You just need to hold your position. Conflict will scare away some people. Good. They were there for your weakness, not your strength. The ones who can handle your boundaries are the ones you want around. 10th, move like a long-term player in a short-term world. Everyone around you is chasing quick hits, quick money, quick validation, quick pleasure. That makes them easy to manipulate. Offer them something fast, and they will trade their future for it. Machiavelli admired rulers who could think beyond the moment, who could suffer now to secure power later. Your power grows fast when you start playing slowly, not slow in action, but long in vision. While others chase every minor distraction, you stack strategic moves, skills learned, habits built, reputation protected, connections cultivated. You don't need to show results to everyone every day. You just need to keep building. This means you say no to some short-term fun, so you can say yes to bigger opportunities later. You protect your health, your mind, and your name. You stop trying to prove you are winning today and focus on making sure you are hard to remove in 5 years. If you combine these 10 lessons, controlled reactions, weaponized image, selective kindness, guarded information, strategic absence, separate morals and tactics, conditional loyalty, defended attention, honest conflict, and long-term vision. Your power does not just grow. It compounds, fast. Now step back for a moment and see the whole picture. What happens if you ignore all of this? Your life stays the same. You stay readable, predictable, and easy to move. You keep reacting fast, giving your attention to everything and everyone, oversharing your plans, and saying yes when you want to say no. You keep hoping that if you are kind enough, patient enough, understanding enough, the world will finally reward you. But it won't. You already know this. You've watched years go by with the same patterns, same disrespect, same manipulation, same low-level anxiety, same restless scrolling, same lack of absolute power. If you apply these lessons, your life takes a different direction. People become more careful with you. They watch their word because they can no longer predict your reaction. They respect your time because they know you will walk away from disrespect quietly and finally. They test you less because every test costs them something, not you. You feel different inside, calmer, less confused, less needy, less emotionally drunk. You stop chasing every signal like a dog chasing cars. You start seeing patterns. You know who's loyal, who's fake, who's useful, who's dangerous. You become a strategist by habit, not just by theory. Look at a typical week in your life and imagine these lessons in action. On Monday, a coworker made a passive-aggressive comment. Instead of joking too hard or snapping, you look at him, give a small, unreadable smile, and move on. On Tuesday, someone you like takes too long to reply. Instead of spiraling, you put your phone down and handle your priorities. On Wednesday, a friend asks for a big favor after giving you nothing for months. You tell them, "Can't do that this week," and you don't apologize for having limits. By Friday, you'll notice something subtle. You feel heavier in a good way, more solid, less like air, more like stone. People sense it too. They speak a little more carefully. They don't joke with the same disrespect. They can't quite explain it, but they feel that something about you is no longer soft. This is not about becoming cruel. Cruelty is just another weakness, another addiction to feeling powerful for a moment. This is about becoming hard to manipulate. It's about living in the same world, with the same people, but playing a different game. This is not about playing games you invented. It's about finally understanding the game that's always been there. The game your parents, teachers, and society never warned you about, either because they didn't see it or because they wanted you to stay obedient. Machiavelli was not a cartoon villain. He was a realist. He wrote what he saw, that most people act from fear, self-interest, and perception. If you keep acting as if everyone is noble, selfless, and honest, you will keep getting blindsided. If you start acting in line with reality, your results will change rapidly. The philosopher Nietzsche once said that he did not want weak followers. He wanted a type of man who could carry hard truths without collapsing. That is what this is, carrying hard truths. Not to become bitter, but to become effective. So what do you do with this now? You don't need to become some cold monster overnight. That's not the point. You pick one lesson and you apply it today. That's it. Before you sleep tonight, you will eat at least one of these in real life. You may choose controlled reactions. You decide that for the rest of the day, nothing gets an instant emotional response from you. You see the message you don't like, you breathe, and you reply later with calm words, or not at all. You get the disrespectful tone, you note it, you don't explode, you adjust your distance. Maybe you choose selective kindness. You stop replying instantly to the person who only comes to you when they need something. You give more energy to the 1 or 2 people who actually show up for you. You let the rest feel the distance. You may choose guarded information. You stop telling people your next move. You work in silence for a week, then let the results speak for themselves. You see how that changes the way people look at you. You may choose defensive attention. You put your phone away while you work on one thing that matters to your future. Just one block of time where your attention serves you, not some app. You may choose to test conflict. The next time someone crosses a line, you don't swallow it. You say, "That doesn't work for me." And you hold eye contact. You will feel your heart race, your body shake a little. That's fine. Power often comes with an adrenaline spike at the start. The point is not which one you pick. The fact is that you stop living like a passive piece on someone else's board. You start moving like the player. If these ideas opened your eyes, you already know what to do. This is the kind of content that the average man can't handle because it forces him to admit he has been weak on purpose. If you're still listening, you're not average. Pick the one truth that hit you the hardest and test it in real life before you sleep tonight. Watch what happens. Watch how people shift around you. Watch how you feel about yourself when you are no longer acting from fear and habit, but from strategy. And when you're done, come back and keep sharpening. There is always another layer of power, another mask to see through, another move to master. That's the path. Not quick inspiration, but steady transformation. If this helped you see yourself more clearly, stay close to this kind of material. Save the video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe so your feed has at least one place that speaks to the strategist in you, not the victim in you. Most of what you consume is training you to stay soft. You need at least a few voices that train you to be sharp. If this hit you, write "I am the strategist" once in the comments, just to mark the day your mindset changed.